This is Family Matters, where we talk everything family. I'm Michelle Grossman. Today, I'm joined by Tricia Ferrara. She's a licensed counselor and behavioral health specialist. And today, we're going to be talking about impulsivity and what it means for our children.
Yes, so this is a hot topic, a lot of studies on it, and what they're finding is that impulsive behaviors in childhood, even early childhood, can contribute to lives that, go off the rails down the road. Poor financial decisions, teen pregnancy, addictions, all kinds of things. So we really want to address impulsivity, which means you don't have good self-regulation, you don't have good self-control. Your feelings, your emotions are running the show. And that could be acting quickly without thinking, but it could also be inaction. So in other words, when you don't feel like doing something, you fall over, and then you miss opportunities that require some effort. So it's extremely important that we create what I call hybrid kids. Kids that feel and think. That combination, that synergy is the drive in life. So it's very important to address it with them.
And are some kids more prone to it? It's almost like a chemical makeup.
Yes. Well, we all come in different shapes and sizes, and some kids need more assembly than others, is what I like to say. And certainly some can be more impulsive than others. But intervention can have a huge impact, particularly early on, as early as preschool is what they're finding. And I would also say that these kids need help because the world that they're going to be challenged by is just going to be increasingly distractible for them. And staying on message, being creative, innovative, reflective, having good judgments are all going to be parts of what makes us successful. This research also shows that with achievers versus non-achievers, it's not that the achievers don't have some tendency towards impulsivity. What they have is a process to combat it. And that's what we have to give our kids, a process to combat that impulsivity when it crops up.
Okay, so as a parent, how do we do that?
Well, first off the bat, own your own set of challenges.
Right.
If you are an impulsive person, chances are you're not modeling for children. So monkey see, monkey do really is true when it comes to moms, dads, and kids. Yeah. So really be clear with how you are handling your impulses and say it out loud and be proud about it.
Right.
Say, hey, look, you know what? I really want to have that second cookie, but I'm going to wait till after dinner if you have to say it out loud. Or you know what? I really want to purchase those shoes, but I really was going to save money towards a fancier pair of boots later in the season, and that's what I'm going to do. When your kids hear that from you, they internalize those directives.
Sure.
And they will start to copy you, as I'm sure you know as
I'm
a mom.
Seeing it. Yeah, with a 2.5-year-old, I'm already seeing that. And I think if we're honest with ourselves, we know if we're impulsive or not. We already see the signs. Yeah. Another tip you have is to keep it simple.
Yes, yes. So chunk it down for kids. Make sure that your directives are clear so that, if you give them a litany of instructions, it's much easier for them to be distracted. But if you chunk things down for them, they are more likely to be able to follow through and resist the distraction. So just as a for instance, if they're ready and raring to go out and play, yet they have to put their backpack away or put their shoes away, just say those one or two things to them. Not, you have to do your homework, put away your backpack, get your clothes together. If you give them too much, they are going to be more easily distracted. It's an overload situation.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You almost have the tendency to say, we have so much to do today. We have this, 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 this. Yeah. But you're right. If you keep it simple, you can check it off, almost like a checkoff list.
Exactly, exactly.
And another good point you have is think and link the thoughts together.
Yes, yes. So what you want to do is link what's going on now to what it is they want in the future. So money's a great thing because this is where these people get into a lot of trouble, that the impulsive spending. So if a child says, oh, Mom, I want to bring all my money to whatever store and purchase this toy, just give them a gentle reminder to say, look, you want to go skiing, okay, in a few months. If you spend all your money right now, you will not have spending money on that trip. So think about what you're doing now and link it to what it is you want in the future, okay? Even giving a sibling a difficult time. Say, listen, you want to go to the movies this Friday night. If you continue with that behavior, which is categorically impulsive, you are not going to be able to get the privilege at the end of the week. So these gentle reminders, so they link immediate behavior to future goals. Very important.
That is really important. It's almost, either way, consequence or reward.
build the circuitry. You're downloading software that they will rely on to say, reflect on what you're doing and how does it impact a longer range goal.
I love it.
Yeah.
Last point, success breeds success.
Yeah. And when they do this well, I mean, strike up the band. And also, when they are struggling, remind them of when they did make choices that helped them get to goals in the future. It's really important.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Tricia. Where can we find you?
TriciaFerrara.com, and there I am.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching Family Matters.